Mr. Zamora, I hoped I would not see you again. And yet, here you are, determined to prove me wrong. Do you value your own life so little? You can't run forever. You're going to have to face the demons sooner or later. You have a light. Don't let it go out, or you will be consumed. And that will be the end of you. Your light will keep you alive, but only so long as you continue to ignite it. I've done all I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck, Mr. Zamora.
No, 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 Mr. Wizard, don't leave me. No. And he left me alone in this castle. WSAD to move, thank you. Okay, so first of all, I'm sorry. That wasn't necessary, right? I just pressed spacebar to kinda let myself free from the chains of scripting, and that's why it happened. Okay, so I think that's a good time to say hello. Hello. Ignite. That's the name of the game, and the author, Avenging Eagle, aka Tanner Productions, aka Scott Tanner. That's his second project I have on this channel. And this game is just not like all the other games, okay? It's so much different. It's not a shooter, so how to define it, right? That's a good question. First person adventure puzzle game, story driven, definitely. Maybe a little bit of horror, a little bit of spookiness sprinkled on top, sure. The air, cold and damp. Demons lurk in every shadow ready to strike. Your only defense is the light you carry. But beware though, a torch burns brightly. It will extinguish over time. Let it go out and a horrible death awaits. I don't even have a torch yet. I will pick it up in a second. Yeah, let's pick it up. We can pick up things with left mouse button. The game is not a shooter, so it makes sense, right? And I never played this game before yesterday. I tried to make a gameplay yesterday, but there's so many things to talk about, so much to unfold and unpack in this game. That the gameplay was kind of unwatchable because I tried to talk about everything at once. So I figured that I will try to make this gameplay in this way. Let's play the game like a normal person, like normal human being would, and just let the game happen. And then I will restart the game, like restart the first level, and then I will start to dig deeper. Right now, let's just let the game happen. Let's just get immersed a little bit. And just play through it. It's not very long. Yep, when carrying a flaming torch, look out for the wild torches like this. They can be used to rekindle your torch and prolong its life. And your own. Sure. Boom. You heard the whispering? That means the death is coming. Yeah, so we have this mechanic. It's like very core mechanic to the game. We need to keep the fire burning. If the fire runs out, I'm basically dead, right? Here we have a blackboard with prisoners and sentences. It's very high quality, right? You can easily read it. You can even kind of see the surface of the blackboard, right? Yeah. So this object being so high quality, in the beginning I thought maybe it's somewhat entangled in puzzles, maybe we will need it later, but it's very early version of the game, so it's, you know, very unfinished, but still interesting to play. Rekindle the torch. yeah, we basically get unlimited refills in this first level, and that's very nice, because otherwise I would be dead already. Spacebar to jump, no problemo. The game is kinda still teaching me the basics. I already know how to jump, as you saw in the very beginning of this gameplay. Okay, so we have a little jumping section. A lot of these assets are totally custom. These torches on walls, the torch I have in my hand. These boxes probably, I'm not sure, but might be custom work too. I don't think I ever saw them in any other Game Guru game. These all fireplaces, wall torches, and later on some more custom media too. Yeah, there's a lot of custom work in this game. Refill the torch. Okay, nothing here. Very bright outside, right? Very bright. Yeah, maybe it's fucking nightmare and I'm not in reality, right? Maybe I'm dreaming. Like, that's... don't you think that's like... that would be the most disappointing ending, right? It was all a dream. Like, I hate when games or movies do it. It takes away all satisfaction from you. Yeah, so I hope it's not a dream. Let's explore this castle. Okay, the whispering gets a little bit more intense. Okay, so here I can see the previous room, right? I've been there before. Okay, this door is closed. Let's refill the torch, but before I do it, let's listen to this whispering a little bit. I'm just one click away from a refill. Okay, I think that was close, really. And this whispering, it's a little bit of horror elements sprinkled on top of this game, but I don't think it's scary. I think, personally, in my opinion, of course, it reminds me of ASMR a lot. Like, you know, on YouTube, these people whispering to microphones. They get millions of views. I bet you've seen at least some of them. And this whispering is so, like, so close to some of these ASMR videos, right? At least in my opinion, at least for me, it's kind of relaxing, actually. It's like the most relaxing horror game I ever played. And I'm all for it. Guess what? I'm all for it, because that's something new, actually. Maybe the game doesn't need to lean so hard in horror to be just, you know, interesting game where you just solve the mystery, and the mystery itself is so, like, captivating that keeps you playing. Like, the atmosphere of the game is so, you know, interesting and peculiar that you're just curious what will happen next. Like, the scary element is just like a little seasoning on top of the dinner, but it's not the dinner itself, right? Yeah, metaphorically speaking, if this game was a meal. Okay. So, what we have here? Nothing. Okay, so here we have a basic puzzle with opening the door, like, you know, pull the lever, the door opens. This lever is actually also custom, just like this bridge, just like this other bridge, just like this flag. Yeah, a lot of custom stuff going on here. Oh, that's a neat trick in level design, right? You show the player something, let the player figure out how to get there. I like when games do it. And boom, another refill.
Demons are drawn to your guilt, and rightly so.
God damn it. Oh, another blackboard. Demons are drawn to my guild. And rightly so. Okay, so it's not really actually like scary, but it builds the atmosphere. Like the game has this like very fantasy vibe, very mysterious, right? I wouldn't say it's scary, right? Maybe it's not even going for it. I don't know why I'm constantly talking about it, comparing it to horror, like it's supposed to be a horror. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like nice adventure game. Your head is hazy, your memory is vague. You're full of questions you cannot answer. Scrolls like this contain vital clues to your past. Collect all 16 scrolls and to uncover the truth. Okay. And that's actually true, you know. If you connect the dots. Yeah, I'm going for another refill. Just to be safe. Just to, you know, just to make sure I have some more life in front of me. Okay, and as you saw in this picture that's uncovering truth of my past, there's Lee Bamber on that picture. Okay, that's a fun service. That's like the most supportive community ever. Okay, so that's the end of the level, and this door, boom, this door is playing tricks on me, and that's the end. So we will see each other in next one. Okay, and here we are. That's the second level, and this second level has its own twist on the main mechanic, because instead of torch we have a candle. Candles will also bestow protection from the demons that hunt you. Dependable and lightweight, candles burn more slowly and permit faster travel, but are dim lights in this dark labyrinth. Look out for fresh candles to replace the ones you burn, though. Okay, I like the writing style in this game. Okay, and that's actually a huge difference. It's a way bigger difference than anybody thinks it is, I think, because it's not only different skin for your fire, right? But also it changes the balance of the game, because you don't get unlimited refills now. So if you take a candle, there's no more candle, can't refill it. I can't just approach this torch and get more candle, right? So it totally changes the balance, and the difficulty curve from first level to the second is pretty steep actually. Yeah, but I still need to use my flashlight, but well, early version of the game, remember that? So no complaints here really. Oh look, we can see the water room. We'll get there later. This candle is burning pretty fast. So yeah, here I can get the next one. Here I can get the note to read. Water continues to seep into the storeroom. So far it has ruined 8 bags of grain and 6 crates of meat. The casks of ale appear unscathed, as apparent by several conscripts of the soldiery taking it upon themselves to salvage 5 barrels for their quarters. This is unacceptable, and they shall be court-martialed accordingly. I have also taken to hiding the key to the storeroom in my chest, Captain Stowe. Okay, so that's useful info. But look at my candle. Took pretty considerable amount of time, right? Out of my life energy, of my candle, to read through that note, which incentivizes fast reading, I guess. Let's refill the candle. Key from the chest. That's the key the note was talking about, right? So yeah. Let's continue the exploration before the candle runs out. Yep, no unlimited refills anymore. Yo, look at this. The Game Guru lighting is really problematic usually, but with some clever trickery, it can look really appealing at times. Oh boy.
awfully familiar, doesn't it?
Oh. Oh. And the door closed. And it was... but I was looking the other way, but the door closed. Okay. So I think this is also a custom job, like these light shafts. And later on they were also made as a pack, right? As an asset pack for the store. I got that pack. Very good pack. Like, it's really high quality job. And probably it started here with this game. That's just my blind guess, though. I don't know it for sure. Be careful with water, it will extinguish your flame. Okay, my flame is almost extinguished just by itself. Oh. Oh. Okay. So it doesn't really kill me. Damn it. And because we walk in water very, very slowly. Oh, new candle. Okay. You know, I thought I'm really almost dead. Was close, definitely. Oh. And this lever what? Oh, yeah. So it drains the room. Let's read the note. Following recent complaints about the leakage of water into the storeroom, the Duke has granted permission for the construction of sluice channels into the aquifer beneath the castle. That's some native speaker stuff right here. Aquifer? Have you ever seen this word anywhere on the internet? I know, I don't remember stumbling upon it before. It's like a big place with water under the ground. The channels are gated by iron shutters, which can be opened using this lever on an adjacent wall. Doing so will drain the room. I already did it. My candle runs out. Ah, I hope I will not die. Maybe I read too slow. Damn. Okay. Oh, candle, okay, but I have still a little bit of candle with me, so let's not refill it yet. That's the lever. Another lever. But I think I missed something. There was something more to find. Oh, yeah. Here, the door is open, but there's... Okay, like... Let's get the candle. Let's explore. I have full candle, so... That's hopefully just enough time to get on the other side of the room and get another piece of the puzzle. Hopefully. Da-da-da-da-da. Mystery of my past. Oh. No. I need to figure out how to get back because the candle is close to... Oh no. Okay, so I will just swim, no problemo. We have swimming in Game Guru, right? Like vehicles in Postal, just as good. Okay, so Mystery of My Past tells me that Lee Bamber has something to do with my past. And that's actually true, because, you know, in my past there is a huge FPS creator deal, right? Like the FPS creator was like a huge deal in my life, so there's actually some true in it. But that's the end of the level. Oh, okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, and here we go, in level number 3. I had to reload the game because it crashed. So yeah, lanterns burn oil which can be found throughout the castle. They're heavy encumbrance. Again, some native speaker stuff here, and will slow you down, but you can control how brightly and how quickly one burns. Do you burn brightly to banish the demons and light your way? Or do you reduce the flame to flicker to preserve fuel? How brave do you feel? Oh, okay, so that's another twist on the main game mechanic. So we get another fire source, which is the lantern. It's custom model 2. And look at that. Move your mouse wheel to control the fire. Okay, Look, the fire gets bigger and the fire gets smaller. God damn. It's very impressive. If you ever try to use Game Guru for anything, then you know that making something like this is a pretty damn complicated task. I will get to it later. Let's just play the game for now. Okay, so to refuel, we can get this oil, bonus oil. So we get refills, but each time it's like only one time refill. So it's slightly easier than candles, I'd say, but more difficult than torches. Okay, so I will get back to it if I need. I'm trying to get the fire to the smallest possible stage, so it doesn't burn that fast. I have the flashlight though. Yeah, because you know, early version of the game, the fire from my lantern, or before from my candle or from my torch, doesn't really lit my way, right? I think you can see the light is changing, and my hands, they are getting brighter a little bit, or no. Let's refill. And if I turn the fire back down, yeah, I think my hands are lit a little bit more intensely when I turn the fire all the way up, right? Let's turn it back down now. And my hands get a little darker or not? Or it's just my imagination, I'm not sure. Anyway, I will work with the smallest possible fire to get the longest possible lifetime, I guess. Oh, that's another refill here. New admissions are to report to Lieutenant Vale at once. Prison guards rotate twice a day, with 12 hours on duty, 12 hours off. The large doors to the officers' quarters are kept secure and require 3 gated switches, 3 switches, okay, to be thrown in order. Oh, that's new, to open them. It's the responsibility of 3 corporals on duty to ensure these 3 gates and the switches behind them remain guarded at all times. Okay, so let's check it out. Quick refill. Yeah, I think the fire on the lantern lets me just walk around and stay alive for longer than candles. Or at least it feels like it. Whoa.
How many times have you returned here? What do you hope to find?
Okay. I gotta say, this scripting with these teleports is really well done. It doesn't get jaggy, it doesn't feel glitchy. Usually with teleports in Game Guru, it's like you will teleport and suddenly you're facing the wrong way, and and it disorients you a lot. And here it doesn't happen. It's like very smooth. Oh, wait a minute. Am I supposed to get this through the gate? Oh no, it's gate that opens. I thought I'm aiming at the lever. Okay, that's good. That's, yeah. I already, like, you know, automatically assume that something is wrong because, you know, Game Guru, right? 777. Wait a second, because I don't have much time to think. Because, oh no, I will die. Oh no, even worse. It crashed. Okay, I will try to do it one more time. Okay, hello, I'm back on the level. I had to go through the game again. Okay, let's make the fire the smallest can possibly be, and let's not refill it yet. Let's be smart about it. Let's not make the same mistake as before. Where to go? Okay, let's go there. There is this node and a refill station. Yeah, 3 switches in order. Okay, but to get to the switch I need to get some numbers, right? Because there is one lock with numbers, right? These numbers? Like what? Maybe that's about these numbers, like 5, 7, 8. Maybe it's about this, like sentences, right? That would be something kinda logical. 5, 7, 8. Let's try it. I mean, if I was doing this puzzle, I would probably do it like that, right? 5, 7, 8. Okay.
How many times have you returned here? What do you hope to find?
Damn, I'm hoping to find the rest of Lee Bumper Picture. That's definitely for sure. Oh, look at this. There's the missing piece. Okay. That's one. 5, 7, 8, that was right. And look at this. This is really advanced scripting. Okay, but I think I need to get my oil to my lamp because I'm really low on fuel. And because with this lamp you walk really slowly, can take a while. And the flame is already the smallest it can be. Okay. So we have a refill station at the beginning, at the very beginning, right? I left it there for later, so let's get it. Boom. Okay. And there's another bucket of oil right there. Probably will be important for later. Okay, and we need to find a key. Yeah, unfortunately the game is pretty easy to crash. Probably because there's just so much scripting going on. Multiple scripts trying to work with each other at the same time. Let's read the note. Brooks, the guard on duty tonight, reported in his handover that his cellbook keys had been lifted. Oh, okay. We're conducting a sweep of the cells and found nothing. Okay, somebody stole the key. Okay, we have some oil. Wait a minute. I forgot to open the door. I mean to solve this lock, right? I'm not even sure if I'm right. Let's check it. 5, 7, 8, right? Nope. Okay, so still, that's really well done. I would have like no idea that you can have such complex interactivity inserted into Game Guru. Okay, but I don't have time. Okay, I don't have a key. Okay, we have a refill with oil here. That's good, that's great. Something to find here. Nope. Here. Nope. Uh-huh. Okay. So I took a peek outside for a second, you know, just to orient myself a little bit better. No one escaped judgment. Sure thing. That's the rule of the castle, I guess. Okay. Because I have my time is shrinking pretty fast and I'm going pretty slow, right? My speed is pretty slow. Oh. I feel really anxious. You know, oh boy, look at that. Obviously closed. Okay, we have some oil. Yeah, let's get it. Because I'm walking kind of slowly, and I think if I left it for later, I would have to just go back in like half a second, right? And walking there will just take away, you know, too much fire from me and too much time. And okay, that's another oil refill. Okay. Can I do something to this book? Oh. Strange happenings are food. A cold breath. Water sipping into cell chamber. Whispers in the dark. Duty guards have often been... You know what? I don't think I have time to read this. Let's just check out the room. Let's check out... Maybe there's a key somewhere, but... Oh, some blood. Something happened here. Something definitely. Okay. Let's check out this. Any numbers? 206. Right? That must be this code. 206. I don't think I have time to read through all of this because I'm really close to dying, I think, because I don't really have many more refill stations around. 206, right? That was... This works really good. This clicking and stuff, and because you are, you know, you can use your mouse instead of some weird stipulations like, oh, you need to use only your numbers on your keyboard and some specific, right? Usually with these scripts, that's the problem. Okay, I got it. But yeah, this was super impressive. Maybe it's a little thing, maybe it's small, but I still don't have a key. Oh no. Already been here, right? Right. Oh, this is open. I hope I will get... I think I can get one more oil refill, right? There is one. But... God damn, this script probably... Yes. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the first level and let's kinda dig into the game now. I think I tried a few times. I think it's fair. I had to go through the game few times already because it was crashing already. And yeah, I think there's like not a lot more that I can show here, but I can talk about many things if I just reload the first level. I will get unlimited fire refills, so there will be much more time for talking. Okay, I'm back in the first level. This unlimited refill thing is a real game changer. Now I can talk a lot more freely without constantly getting anxious because, right, I'm getting closer and closer to dying, but not anymore. Boom. Okay, so I think I talked a lot already, but there's so much more to uncover and unfold and unpack and just talk about in this game. So yeah, I don't even know where to start. maybe let's talk about costume media and just costume stuff in this game, because not only assets are costume. First of all, the whole player physics is costume. It's not the usual Game Guru capsule. Like if I do this, look, if I stand next to the wall and rotate, I'm getting pushed away, right? Right? Which means the player capsule is pretty irregular, right? So much different than your usual player capsule in Game Guru. Okay, second of all, this happens, right? Usually it doesn't happen in Game Guru because weapons in Game Guru exist on the whole other separated layer of reality, if I can call it that way. But here, your weapon is actually part of the environment. That's why you can kinda stick it through, things. Stick it through pillars or walls sometimes, right? The custom collision tries to prevent it, but it's still possible. And then when I do this, yep, normally in Game Guru it works a little bit differently, right? Here, if I do this, my hand stays in front of me. Okay. So it's all custom. It's not only custom model, like it's whole custom system built only for this game. What else? Okay, I was watching making of, and I know that this fire is how it was made, also very impressive. I would actually like to kinda ask how to do things like that, because I was trying to find, exactly that, really, like how to turn a video into sprite. But only thing I found is tutorials about pixel art. Yeah, but there must be a way, right? It was possible here, and it would be great if that wouldn't involve paid programs, but whatever. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of custom scripts, like the whole game system is custom. What else I can talk about?
The demons are drawn to your guilt, and rightly so.
Rightly so. If I go here where this piece of the puzzle was before, not here anymore, right? Click to continue. Yeah, it's not here anymore because there's a problem with scripting, like, with Game Guru. Game Guru can remember some variables if you write the script that way, but then it still remembers it after you start a new game, and after even if I turn the game off and then start it on again. So basically every time you want to start a fresh experience with these puzzle pieces in places, you need to basically unpack the whole zip file one more time, because Game Guru remembers things forever, right? Let's go to, oh no. Okay, that's a problem too. Game's very prone to crashing. Okay, let's try it one more time. I'm back in the first level again. And what else I can talk about? Oh, maybe this, what's in front of me right now. I bet it's obvious, but the edges of this paper are really, really jaggy. And in Game Guru, this happens, I think, when you have only the simplest alpha channel possible, like it's like 1 or 0, either full alpha or no alpha with nothing in between. I think that was happening to me when I was beginning to edit my vegetation for Game Guru. So every time I was saving something as DX1, right? So it's like 1 or 0, full alpha or no alpha with nothing in between. The edges of my plants were getting jaggy in the same way. So maybe that's the thing, but that's interface and not assets. So maybe it works differently. I don't know, but it's really visible. And then other thing that could be adjusted here a little bit, this paper, I think it's too bright compared to the font on the paper and compared to all the rest of the game. So it's really like sticking out a lot. So maybe like make it a little bit darker, that would be a good thing. And another good thing, maybe make it slightly transparent, because like a lot of the time games, like commercial games, AAA, stuff like that, they make HUD slightly transparent, but gamers are so used to it, they don't even see it anymore. But if you make it slightly transparent, not a lot, just a little bit, it will blend with the environment so much better and wouldn't look like somebody slapped something on your screen. Okay, what else I can talk about? What else I can talk about? Because of all this crashing, I kind of lost my train of thought. I don't really remember what I was talking about in previous attempts. But there's certainly one more thing I'd like to talk about, and it's not about technical problems, but it's still a problem. As I was mentioning before, I really like the atmosphere and the whole premise of the game. I would love to see this game complete. I'm buying the whole castle exploration thing and like the mystery to uncover. But there's one huge but in all of this, right? If ifs and buts were sweets and nuts, we would all have wonderful Christmas. But look, it's about the main core mechanic of the game, which is keeping the fire alive. As I was pointing out already, the difficulty curve gets really steep really fast, because when you can't get unlimited refills, it basically turns into a time challenge, kind of like games where you insert coin and then you get 30 seconds to the next checkpoint, right? And then to the next. And when you strip away all decorations, that's basically what you have left here in these later levels, because here I can just get a refill, right? But in these later levels, it will pretty quickly turn into get to the next checkpoint, chase the next refill type of thing. And that will become the main priority of the player, to just survive. And that is kind of clashing with the atmosphere of the game here, because the game tries to be really story driven, right? It gives you a lot of notes to read. There was even a book. No chance I would I would read through it with that time constraint, right? So like the only chance to complete the game on these later levels is to kind of memorize the level and then try again, right? But how many times you can go through the level and fail, only to go through it one more time to reach the point when you failed the last time, right? To finally, hopefully complete it. I think it would get pretty frustrating pretty fast for most people, because when you already memorize it, there's just not much tension anymore, right? When you already know where to go and you're playing for the third or fourth time.
The demons are drawn to your guilt, and rightly so.
So I think that would become a huge problem later on, when the levels get a little bit more complicated, and also figuring out more ways to twist this mechanic it will be also frustrating for you later on, because how many fire sources can we get, right? Maybe matchbox to get something as last resort type of thing, right? But there's only so many things, so many types of, let's say, decorations to paint this main core mechanic with, right? Let's try to get to the second level again. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I was thinking about this a little bit, and I think like I said, I'm completely buying the atmosphere here. You know, the exploration, puzzles. I like the aesthetic of it, and let's lean in that way. And let's say if the game hopefully one day becomes a full version with, let's say, 10 levels, 12 levels, right? How many levels you need to for a story like that? Probably a lot, really. You know, this feels like a setup. This whole demo feels like setup before something big, right? To build that mystery and then, you know, resolve it, set up and payoff, things like that. So I think it needs, I don't know, 12 levels, maybe more, to really display and flesh out the story. But how many times you can chase the next light source before it gets really annoying, really repetitive, right? So I would say keep it only on some levels, right? Keep it only on some levels. Keep this mechanic, let's say, on level number 2, 6, 9, and the last level, 12. Let's say. I'm just talking out of my ass here. I'm not saying it needs to be exactly like that, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just a rough outline. Yeah, you have two clashing mechanics here, and one requires you to push really hard. Where's the next fire source? Where's the next checkpoint? Then you have this you know, story building puzzle type of thing, where the game tries to kinda invite you to explore, resolve puzzles, take your time, but you really don't have that much time, right? So yeah, I think it's still early stages of the game, and everything that's already done is really good. But yeah, as I said, that's just what I think. In like longer time frame, if you try to build a full game, I think this,
What do you hope to find?
you know, yeah, I think you will need to change your course a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And yeah, other than that, I would say I'm buying the whole package, like the castle exploration, the aesthetic of the game, you know, resolving mystery and all that stuff. That's really interesting. I would love to play some more of it and, you know, get deeper into that story. So yeah, with that positive accent, I think I can end this gameplay. This is extremely impressive. What was done here, and the scripting, like I already said, like this, there's many things I would like to ask about later on, sure. Yeah, and I think the game will crash in like 5 seconds. So that's all for today. Goodbye.